This is my and the second elog. I think my voice is not good. It's so high. So I wish I have a sweet voice. Day by day, I practice to read some stories to have the sweet voice. And my favorite stories is Rapunzel. Today, I want to tell you about the first part of this story. Let's start. Once upon a time, there lived a man and a woman in a tiny cottage in the wood. Behind their house was an enchanted garden with the most beautiful flowers, plants, and vegetables. The garden was surrounded by a high wall, and no one dared to go in, because it belonged to an evil witch. The husband and wife's garden was small, and the soil was rocky. They were very poor and could barely grow enough food to eat. Each day, they longed to go into the enchanted garden to gather some food to eat. One day, the man could not stand it anymore. He climbed over the wall into the enchanted garden and gathered some vegetables and fruits to bring back to his wife. His wife loved it. So each day, she sent her husband back into the enchanted garden to gather even more food to bring back to her. But one day, when the man climbed over the wall, he became very frightened. The evil witch was standing there right in front of you. "How dare you come into my enchanted garden and steal my food?" she says angrily. The man's voice trembled. "I am sorry, but my wife and I were very hungry and saw that your garden has some more food to offer. My wife would have died if she did not have something to eat. Please, you let me go. I promise not to take any more." The evil witch spoke in a nicer voice. "Okay, well, if you are speaking the truth, I will allow you to take all fruit your wife and you can eat. But on one condition, when you have a child, you must give her to me. I will raise her like I were her mother, and she's really taken care of very well." The man was still terrified of the evil witch, and since he knew his wife must have food to eat, he agreed to give his child to the evil witch. A few years passed, and the man and woman had a baby girl. They kept her hidden away in their cottage so that evil witch did not see her and would not take her away. Every day, they sang their daughter lullabies and read her a story. They loved their daughter very much. But the man and woman did not know the evil witch could see them from her castle. She watched them each day play with their daughter. Finally, one day, the evil witch came to their cottage and knocked on the door. "This little child belongs to me now," she says in a snarling voice. "I shall now take her to live with me in my castle, and I will name her Rapunzel." Suddenly, the man and woman let the evil witch take their daughter away, as the man had promised. Years went by. Rapunzel had very well taken care of as the evil witch said she would be. She had grown up to become one of the most beautiful little girls ever seen. Rapunzel had a lovely long hair that were golden rays of sun, and the fair complexion with the blue eyes that reflected the color of the sky. Rapunzel loved to sing and remember how her mother and father used to sing her lullaby. But when Rapunzel turned 12 years old, the evil witch knocked her down on the top of the tower. But this is no ordinary castle tower. The tower had no door or no door, no way to the top. Only one small window allowed Rapunzel to see the world outside. Rapunzel was not allowed to tell anyone how to get into the castle. And when the evil witch wanted to get into the castle, she cried out, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your golden hair. Then she climbed up her hair and get into the castle tower. A few years passed, and Rapunzel continued let her hair down and the evil witch came to get to the castle. But one day, when the Rapunzel was alone in the castle, the prince rode on the beautiful white horse. Heard her radiant voice coming from the tower. But when he tried to find the door to see Rapunzel, he did not find one. Feeling sad because he didn't see the Rapunzel, he came home, and every day he thought of the Rapunzel and remember her singing. This is the first part of this story. Goodbye and see you again.